Oh, looks like I'm on. Welcome back, everyone. Back once again for some Hero of Leaf Valley. For those of you who don't know this game, it was only on the PSP, so it's not very well known. It is a remake of the game we saw previously, Save the Homeland. And it's just a fantastic game because they basically took everything that people complained about with Save the Homeland, and did that. You can the different events you can do don't end the game. You can do so you can complete any or even all of them. Go one playthrough. You can continue on after the game ends and play onward, and you can even get married. So yeah, it's a very fun game. Highly recommend it. I'm gonna go for the tourist spot ending. We're calling it True Tourist Spot because in the guides for this game it says you have to get complete 3 tourist spot events or more in order to get this ending. You can actually do only two, and then one nature preserve ending. But we're gonna pretend that's not a thing and actually do 3 tourist spot events. All right. So I'll just jump right in here. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yep. Yeah, this game is a little more focused on developing friendships and character interaction and than it is on the actual farming, but there is farm. And I will be doing a little bit of farming, not very much. One of the events I've chosen requires that I sell 72 crops. I just had to check something real quick. Yeah, coming up soon here, the goddess is going to ask me some questions, and I have to select the bad answer for all of them, so I have to be careful not to mash through that. Because most of the characters in this game are put into one of 3 categories. That being, you answered all of the goddess questions positively, you answered all of the goddess questions negatively, or a mix. And you get plus 15 affection for each character in the category that you go with. And 2 of our characters fall under bad. Two of the 3 characters we need affection for in this run. There she is in all her glory. My name. Few questions. We will ignore the puppy, we will leave the trash on the ground, and we will keep the money we find. The sprites think I'm terrible, and the goddess just thinks I'm honest. I think this is the farm name. We'll go with harvestmoon speedruns. Yep. Now, this game does have one drawback that doesn't really affect casual play very much, but for speedruns, it does have one pretty significant drawback to it compared to Save the Homeland, and that is it does not let you go to bed at 6 a.m. And time doesn't pass when you're inside your house, so you have to exit your house so that the time advances to 6:01 before you can go to bed. Yeah. And I understand why they did it, because in Save the Homeland you could absolutely, sleep through, some of these scenes that some of which are like required to advance the story, and this was their solution to making sure that you triggered those scenes. I would have preferred a solution of just having the scenes you've met the requirements for trigger immediately upon waking up, and that, instead of having to leave your house. But right, yeah, and this game has even more of them, yeah. And funnily enough, it's also possible, if you're fast enough, it's also possible to re-enter your house before the time ticks over to 6:01. And if you do, you cannot, you still can't go to bed. So you could leave your house, re-enter, and still not be able to go to sleep if you do it quickly enough. But yeah, the three goons that we just saw were they work for Funland, I believe. They want to build a theme park in the valley, and that's what we're trying to prevent from happening. Now, I know I'm sleeping a lot here, but I did try to pick some events that are pretty spread out, so I won't really have too long of sleeping sessions here. Oh. There you go, Desert. Freeze frame on that little dialogue box for a moment. That is such a hilarious coincidence that she says that, and it's Desert's favorite girl in this game. That's kind of an inside joke. Oh, is my stream frozen here? Is that... No, I'm good. Oh, okay, it was just on my end, because I have the stream up, and it was nothing was happening. So I think it was just on my end for my browser just acting up for some reason. Okay. A refresh fixed it. Harvest Festival, nothing really happens in that in the first year because no one likes you yet. I think next year, Gino will give us a little something. Am I sleeping till? I'm gonna try to take advantage of the rainy season to just grow out the few potatoes that I start with. But mainly I'm just kind of probably I'm gonna get the ball rolling more in summer here. So not too much sleep in here. I'm gonna check the weather here actually. Okay, tomorrow's sunny. Alright. I just had to make sure I'm not planting these. I can't plant these potatoes on a rainy day because otherwise they might get washed away. Go ahead. Go ahead and fill that watering can. Come on, now. There we go. So start you all with 4 potato seeds. And when it rains while crops are still in this seed stage, there's a pretty good chance they'll get washed away. But potatoes are only some crops stay in that stage for a couple of days, but potatoes only stay there on the day you plant them. So yep. And now it's raining. These next few days here, there's a 90% chance of rain every day. Well, I forgot. I totally forgot after I was done planting and watering those to like go out and visit people. It's alright though. I'll have plenty of days to do that. Oh, see, we got the 10% chance of cloudy day today. And I don't think these will die if unwatered, but I'm not going to take that chance. It's 5. Yeah, it's 10% or 5%. I forget which. Might be 5%. Now that I'm thinking about it. And then they're done. And then this should be the last day of the rainy season. And then in spring, summer, and fall, the last day of the rainy season is on a Sunday, and the following Monday is horse races. Thankfully, we don't need to participate in horse races in this run. We don't need to compete, nor do we need to bet on the races and rely on that RNG. And now Team Rocket's back. Ask me why I'm still here. And if you complete the quote-unquote best ending in this game, the 3 of them will actually stay in town afterwards. What are all of the tourist spot paths again? Oh goodness. Okay, well I'm doing Goddess Dress, True Harvest Festival, and the Legendary Baker. There's also treasure hunt, cake contest. Oh boy, like the Harvest Goddess Temple. No, Legendary Baker is that's Ronald. It's a Ronald event. Yeah, cake contest is its own thing. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to remember them is to think about the different characters. Oh yeah, so like the horse race, of course. Like Bob. It's Bob's event. I think the legendary painting with Chester, I think, is probably tourist also. Talking about Desert earlier, how Ronald gets so shafted and save the homeland, yeah. You know what? I'm actually gonna go out. I wasn't going to, but I'm actually gonna go out today. I think, well, I forgot to go out on that one day, so there's that, but it occurs to me that tomorrow, when I was going to go out and buy seeds and plant stuff and all that noise, it occurs to me that that's the first day of summer is Earth Day, and it won't let me pick any of these things up, so I won't. So that will make gifting people on that day a little tricky. So let's go ahead and come on out today. I talked to Joe there because there's a few of these. A few of the events require that I have met certain people. I don't remember off the top of my head how many what characters I have to meet, what I don't, but I'll probably just go ahead and talk to everybody once. Ooh, don't know. I don't know that he likes these, but oh well. That's fine. I know some people really like Save the Homeland soundtrack. I've actually heard some people say that they don't like this game because the soundtrack is not as good to them, which, oh well. I think you're talking about the game in general, though, not the soundtrack. You definitely have to meet Martha and Dia. Interestingly enough, the first time I tried playing this game, I think I got to late spring. And then put it down, and didn't like, I don't know, the different map layout kind of threw me off, and like it was kind of, I don't know, it's kind of tough to get into. But then when I came back to it and tried it and gave it another try, I was just like, oh yeah, this is great, yeah. All right, so there's Ronald. sell him those potatoes. I don't know if he likes these, but we'll give them to him. Let's see. It's already 9, so I guess I'll go ahead and buy the... Well, do I have enough money without having... Because I didn't do any part-time work for Ronald yet. But is the potatoes just enough? I feel like it's gotta be. I feel like the potatoes can't cost more than what I got. Go ahead and meet Lila here. Oh yeah, I had twice as much money as I needed. Okay. Oh, I could have fast slept there. I didn't think about it. Speaking of which, I do really want to save here. Oh, I got 2 save files. That's unfortunate. The fun fact, the more save files, active save files you have, like the longer the save files take to load up, and it actually like really adds up. But at least I don't have all 8, because that becomes very slow. And you can always back up your saves too. You can always like copy the files onto your computer or something. Definitely didn't talk to him yet. I don't know that I need to, but like I said, there's a lot of scenes that are like that require that you have met people, so I met Joe already. Not Kurt. Woody didn't come outside yet. I thought he might come outside at 8 o'clock. Oops. Well, I don't want to buy anything. Whatever. I think I probably already met Gwen. I'm gonna do part-time work for him. I don't need the money at all. But it gives a little affection to do so. And that I do need. Let me think. Oh, ran out of water. Do need a little bit more Gina affection because I got Gina's first event coming up, which can happen outside your house, good weather between summer 9 and 13, according to my notes. Does Katie need gifting for God Stress? No, you just have to have met her. So I do have to talk to her at some point in this run, but she does not. Every single event path in this game only requires affection for one person, like the main character of that event. You don't need affection for anyone else. But yeah, there are certain scenes where you need to have there are certain scenes where you need to have met other people for them to trigger, but that's it. Alright. Tomatoes will be ready to harvest tomorrow. Tomatoes are so great. They're my go-to crop for speedrunning this game. Just because, like, you know, they only take 6 days to grow in, and then they regrow every other day. So you just get so many of them so easily. And all I'm using them for is to hit the number of crops sold requirement, so it just works so well. I'm also going to go out and do affection on days that I both water and harvest, just because I know for sure that enough time will pass that I won't have to wait for Ronald to be open, which might be the case on any old day just because of how far I got to go here, but. Oh, actually, there are a couple of event paths where you can pick one of 2 characters to focus on with affection, and then the other one, like, you just need to have met them and you're good. That being the 100-year cherry tree. You can either focus on Parsley or Tim for that, and then the silverfish. You can focus on either Joe or Kurt. And I actually recommend Kurt because he loves tomatoes. Yes, tomatoes are a love gift for him. And also, there's an optional scene in that event path that gives you a special fishing rod, and you do need affection with Kurt for that. So I'm actually gonna go out and do another affection day today. I just want to make sure I'm hitting that, because Gina's event path actually happens like pretty dang early in the game, so, and I basically slept through spring, so I just kind of want to make sure I hit her affection thresholds here. I did get that plus 15 for her from the goddess question, so she should be in good shape. Ooh. Yeah, see, even just with watering and foraging, it's after 8 o'clock by the time I get here. Oh, you know what I forgot about? I'm gonna check something. Yeah, because this over here is a loved gift for Gina. That full moon berry, the first thing I picked up over here. I could definitely grab those. Okay, cool. So we got the first scene right away. On the first day. Yeah, it's just right there in that spot in summer and fall. They seem to be more plentiful in fall. Slash later in summer. I'm not really sure what determines whether or not they spawn that day. Sometimes you can pick one up and it's there again the next day, but not all the time. And our next scene is between the 19th and 23rd, somewhere in there. Oh, okay. She is Purple Heart, which means her affection's high enough already for that next scene, which is good. Got him. But the next scene does require that I have met Katie, which I don't think I have yet. I'm not sure if I can find Katie right now. I might have to wait for the cafe to open, which is very soon, so I'll just kind of pick some things up while I wait for that to happen. Oh, nice. The full moon berry respawned right away. Worth. Yeah. There's a decent chance I would have had another opportunity to do this, but I'm actually gonna make sure I get this Katie intro out of the way. I also do have to meet Wallace at one point too, and he's right here, so. Okay. Alright. So those were two required intros. Probably the only ones left I needed to do, most likely. Nice. Got some rain. That's pretty heavy rain though, so there is a small chance that will kill one of my tomato plants, which would be less than ideal. Okay, yeah, one did get taken out. That's not great. I think that likely means I'll have to grow more stuff at some point. I mean, I could maybe just plant another one right now. Nah. No, we won't do that. What, I'm trying to think, what grows in summer and grows fast that I can just kind of plant before the rainy season? Do some shopping. What can I grow? Potatoes. Doesn't say they're seasoned, but pretty sure you can't buy out of season stuff, so. What's up, Petro? It's funny, I haven't played this game in a while, and I keep thinking, like, did your character always run this slow? I feel like I'm not moving fast enough. So fast. Pretty sure I probably wouldn't even give it a second thought if it wasn't for the fact that I'm, like, using a different controller than usual. But I'm pretty sure I'm moving just fine. Blocked. Oh, I that beat 8 o'clock. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Yeah, that scene's not in my notes, so that must have been an optional one. I was gonna go visit people today, but Gina's not available in the rain till later, so. Probably shouldn't have saved there. We got a sunny day tomorrow, so that's good. We got 3 different events we can potentially do today. One at the villa, one by the Goddess Spring, and one in Lewis's shop. Oh, you know what? It occurs to me that maybe today was not the best day to go out to do that, since Ronald's is closed and I can't do his part-time work to move the clock. We'll see what happens. So I got a little bit of ground to cover, so he might just be open by the time I get back over there. Alright, so that was the first scene meet today. Get to see some new areas you guys haven't seen yet. There's the mine. Oh, look, Alice is out. Rare Alice sighting. There's the mine. This game has an actual mine. Imagine that. Nope, no mining in this one. Actually, I used to, at one point I was doing 2 different, event paths that required mining for this category. But then it was kind of like, cause I thought that one of them was fast, and then it was kind of like, well, if you're doing one, you might as well do the other kind of thing. Because one of them is really fast if you have the mining stuff. Which if you do the other one, you almost certainly will. So, but yeah, I ended up dropping all that. I didn't visit Woody, but that's fine. Okay. That was everything? Yeah. Lewis's shop was the last one. Alright. That's all I gotta do till fall, as far as events or event scenes go. Yeah, mining is certainly interesting. But yeah, still that RNG though. I don't think that day there was actually rainy season, but we're probably in there now though. Wednesday through Sunday sounds correct. Of course. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to plant my potatoes before the rainy season. So that cloudy day just kind of bailed me out. Saved. Completely forgot about that. Oh man, it's gonna be so late though. I'm not gonna know where to find Gina. Do I dare visit Ronald first because of how late it is? Seems like a bad idea. Yeah, I don't actually know if Gina will be home now. Or she should be. Oh, she's still outside. She's still sweeping the grass outside. We're fine. Next question is Woody home? it's too bad it's Thursday though. Otherwise, I could have gotten another extra affection boost from him for doing his part-time work as well. Since it was late enough for that. Alright. That is heavy rain. Again, that heavy rain could kill some plants. It's considerably less devastating this late in the season versus when it happened the first time. But yeah, it looks pretty good. If we lost anything, it's not much. Summer races. Well, fortunately, we gotta spend a lot of time harvesting today. Killing that time doesn't really help us to do anything else because we can't visit people today. It's a festival. One last water, and then tomorrow will be one last harvest, and then we're gonna be basically done farming for a while. Alright, so need Gina all the way up to 70 affection for her next scene. Less concerned at this point about two affection values. Let's see. Yeah, one full moonberry left. Okay. So I think what I'll do here, I'll just what is it? Blue Heart is 80 affection, so I'll just go ahead and keep gifting Gina here until I see that. fall music time. Yeah, this one's a jam for sure. Hope I'm doing alright on Gina gifts. Actually, you know what, on that note, I'm gonna visit Ronald today. And maybe Woody too. Just to see like well, just to sell those crops that I grew and see how many I have left over, so I can give some of those away too. Okay, so she's still purple. Fine. Gina does like vegetables, which is good. I have to look that up quick. Woody's probably pretty close to being set. Ronald's actually probably done on affection now that I'm thinking about it. He's probably just straight up done. I forget how high he has to get, but it's not terribly high. And you get the plus 15 from the goddess, and I've been doing this, and I've been doing that, that part-time work for him, so he's likely just straight up done. But since we're here, all right. So okay, so tomatoes we have 62, so that's 66 things sold. Okay. Alright, so we sold enough stuff. Still a purple heart, that's interesting. Well, I have until the 12th to do this event, so... But today's the first day it can happen. We shall see if it triggers when I get to the villa. I gotta think I'm probably at least, you know, I mean, blue heart is 80, but I gotta think I'm at least 70, I would imagine. But we'll find out. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, and Dia runs off. She crying. Wait, what? That's so weird. Why am I thought that if Dia didn't like you enough that like Kurt went to get her instead. Of you going to bring her back. That's interesting. I wonder how that's I wonder how that's determined then. So I've definitely seen a variation of that where Kurt brings her back. Alright, so we want to take this thread back to Goddess. So the next scene we need happens on fall 16. And for that one, Gina does need to be at 80 chip points. As far as I know, she's not quite there yet, but we're gonna do a little special something that I don't know is faster than doing a few Gina visits, but for the sake of fun, we're gonna go to a festival and get a nice affection boost that way. Well, actually, I don't know. Ooh, I just realized she might not ask me unless she's at Blue Heart. I might not be able to dance with her unless she's at Blue Heart, I just realized. Oh, maybe I should have, forgot about that. I forgot about that little caveat. Well. No, that's Blue Heart, so. Saved. Okay. So that was, letter in the mail was telling me the Harvest Festival, and Gina asking me to go. Soon, yep, soon we get to see it. Apparently, the player character is the only male character in the game who likes to dance, so. Which is too bad. Still a fun event, though. Because I definitely would love to see Bob busting these moves right now. Well, maybe in the remake. Alright, so. Let's see. We got a scene coming up. Well, the next one's outside my house, but the one after that for Gina, you can only trigger it when Gina's inside the villa, which is tricky. Because she enters the villa pretty late in the day, typically. However, you can find her inside there a little earlier than normal on rainy days. And the window of time that you can do that event does dip into the rainy season. So we'll take advantage of that. Reminiscent with Woody here. Guys, it's done with the silk thread, so I can pass that off to Gina soon. But again, like that has to happen inside, unfortunately, inside the villa, unfortunately. It rained just then, so I could have done it that day, but. Gina's birthday's on the 20th, so I want to visit her that day anyway. It's a good day, too. I'll go see her outside today. We'll want some more here. Cat's distracting me. Alright, here we go. Rainy day. So now I forget if she's available right away when the villa opens. About how that works exactly. She might be. How's it coming? I feel pretty good. I feel like we're doing just fine. Yep, music still plays even when it's raining. Love to see it. Oh, Atro, what a guy. I really doubt I need more stuff, but the villa's not going to be open yet, so. Yeah, join that Discord too. It's not just for speedrunning, like it's for any fans of the series are welcome in. I don't remember if this opens at 8 or 9. Hoping I can get in here right away at 8. So yeah, the rain helps you to be able to get that scene much sooner than normal, and it is her birthday, so that's really nice. So you can actually get that scene as early as fall 16, but waiting for fall 20, the first day of the rainy season, which is also Gina's birthday, just works out very well there. Okay, so now my next required scene isn't until all the way to winter 25. We got a big old gap there. There are some flowers available. That are a love gift for Gina. That you can grow in winter. But at this point, Gina's affection is for sure over 100. I think it's got to be like a minimum of 104 at this point, something like that. And I only need to get her up to 110, so there's really not any point in growing those. I also have at least one more full moon berry in my pocket, so it's really not worth. That's true, Heinz. In your absolutely unbiased opinion. That is accurate. Since I do need a tad more Gina affection, I'll go out on winter 2, I guess. That being Woody's birthday. Woody's I don't think I really need more Woody affection, but in case I do, hitting him on his birthday, will certainly help. A strange bird, oh no. Yeah, today's the first of the like the main event scenes with that deal with like Alice and the Funland crew, like specifically. That's, you gotta defeat the mechanical bird, but we won't go over there and do that because we don't need to. But it's one of the required events for getting the best ending and getting the Funland crew to stay in the valley after year 2. Her birthday is done, I don't need to save these anymore. I was only hanging on to them because I was worried I would have none on me when her birthday came around, but I don't have to worry about that anymore. So give her the full Linberry. Okay. Another little bit of a sleeping segment here. I also really like how this game kind of. Oh, that was one of the earlier. There was a question about what are all the different tour spot events, and the one with Lewis, the inventor one, is one of those. Um, he creates a mechanical scarecrow to get rid of those mechanical crows, and eventually when they come back. But anyways, what I was going to say is I really like some of the events tie into um, the different Alice events, the different Funland events with their mechanical creations terrorizing the valley. They create um, this machine that likes cutting down trees, and that ends up tying into the 100-year cherry tree event. And early in this first winter here, right after the mechanical crow thing happens, that leads to the sacred land being discovered in the treasure hunt event path. It's a tie-in with the horse race event path because they make a mechanical horse to compete to try to screw you over. Yeah. Um, After the Funland crew nearly drowns, they're recovering in the church, and Ronald makes some bread for them. And, one of them really loves the bread. It reminds him of some bread he had back in the city or whatever they really liked, and that kind of kicks off the legendary baker event. So yeah, so like there's a lot of cool little tie-ins between which is cool. Instead of each event kind of seemingly each event path existing in a vacuum, that really kind of feels like it all kind of ties together. Feels like one kind of cohesive, and obviously different characters helping out in different events too. It kind of feels like one kind of cohesive community with people and story. Right. That last gift there, Gina's probably done, most likely. Actually, I think it's for sure. If I'm mathing correctly there. I just wanted a bit Plus, the reason why I visit her in like the middle of winter there is to give me an excuse to save. Because when you do like when you're off your farm and you do like that fast, quick go to bed thing, it automatically pulls up the save option. Whereas here, where I'm going to bed, I'm not saving because it's faster not to. But saving itself is very quickly. It's very quick, but the loading beforehand is not. So it's not really worth it to save on every day. But when you do that quick teleport back home, and it automatically pulls up what forces you to sit through the loading of the save files, then saving from there is just then it's worth it, because it's probably just as fast as like pressing down to select no, don't save, or whatever maybe it might be right actually. I think it's a horizontal menu instead of a vertical one, but whatever. So we're looking for the 25th. 25th through the 29th is when this event can happen, and that's right outside my house. It's Liar's Day. So that's an interesting little thing in this game. There's a festival called Liar's Day, and on Winter 23 every year. And because of that, it's 2 Sundays in a row. Like Winter 22 and Winter 23 are both fall on Sunday. And I feel like they probably just did that so that the calendar is the same every single year. So that like each date falls on the same day of the week every year. Ta-da! She made the goddess dress. I wonder why they decided to not have Gina wearing it instead. Or not Gina, Dia wears it in Save the Homeland. There's no Layers Day. There'd be a Layers Day. That'd be silly. The typo made you accidentally spell it. Made you accidentally say the truth, I guess. All right. Another difference between this and Save the Homeland is we just entered year 2. The events of this game are spread into 2 years instead of crammed into 1. Which is kind of cool. Let them do some fun things like the Blue Mist flower event. When you try growing it the first year, it doesn't work. But then they kind of make some comments of like, oh, you know, the soil's now a little used to that plant or whatever. So like, if we, you know, try again in that spot next year, it'll probably work. And then it does. You know. Although I have seen some posts online where people thought that they failed the event when the blue mist dies. Although if you really like read the dialogue though, it's very heavily hinted that, you know, it was supposed to happen, that you'll get another opportunity, you know, that was supposed to happen and you'll get another opportunity. All right. That's cruel, man. That's cold. So, yeah, I should have planned my routing a little better here because I actually have some events coming up here that I need to wait a certain amount of time to be able to do, and which gives me time to visit people and gift them and stuff. So like I probably should have planned around that a little better, but because I think I went overkill on affection. Because I have an event today inside the cafe, and the cafe doesn't open until noon. Thankfully, Ronald here will help us knock out some of that time. Some quick dialogue boxes, and it's 11 o'clock. Jump ahead 3 hours. There's... So to get this event, you need to have met all 3 of them, and you need one of them, one of the 3 at 30 affection points. They're talking about bringing the Harvest Festival back to its former glory, turning it into the true Harvest Festival. And one of the things is the goddess statue, which we're trying to find here. And you find pieces of it buried. That's also the same spot where you grow like the blue mist flower and also one other thing. What's it called? Oh yeah, the potato or whatever. No, oh, not potato. What's up, Al? How you doing? The bread for Ronald. The breadfruit. I gotta go inside the cafe again, but we're gonna sleep a few days here because we want to wait until Sunday, so we can't use part time to advance the clock. I suppose I could have used Woody's possibly, but now Mondays the cafe's closed, so let's sleep a little bit here. Alright, so today it'll work. But, yeah, I like to think the reason why the blue mist flower fails to grow there in year 1, but not in year 2, is because you haven't dug up the remnants of the goddess statue out of that spot yet, and that was messing with it. That's my headcanon anyway. And oh. Ah. That has no right to be that funny. Alright, where else do I have to go today? Alright, I got inside the Clove Villa. I forgot about that. Then the cafe. That's fine, I got time to kill. But yeah, I kind of wasted a little time on some extra loading screens there. Gina's probably done on affection, but she's right there, so we might as well. Might as well get that extra insurance. Martha wants me to bring a little snack for the boys who are working hard. I don't know why I called them boys, they're the two oldest guys in this game, but whatever. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be fine on Ronald here. All right. So now we're good until the 26th of spring, which will give us outside our house, Gina's last event. That was not it there, that was just the festival thing. And interestingly enough, the guide says that this event requires good weather, but like that window of time happens in the dry season. Like it's literally impossible to, you know, for it to not be like a sunny or cloudy day. Like it can't rain. So I don't know why it mentions that. I mean, it's not really lying. Like, cause it's not wrong. It's just because it's like because it says that, yeah, it only happens on, you know, sunny or cloudy days, which is true, but it's unnecessary information. Yeah, I think so. Lamp. In this game, I believe I'd have to look at it again, but I believe the rainy season has a 5 or 10, I think it's 5% chance of a cloudy day where it doesn't rain. And then there's different percentages for like how heavy the rain is, which is irrelevant. But and then but the dry season is just straight up 0% chance of rain. I think there might be like a very low percent chance of a cloudy day, but rain is straight up 0%. In this one. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Alright, horse race. Oh, yeah, he wants me to... help him. Rental horse or something, I don't know. Cool, there we go. Alright. This is the final event for scene. Gina's event chain. Yep, little icon shows up. Alright, up next. And then our next scene is the first required scene for the for the Baker event chain. It's kind of funny that we completely finish Goddess Stress before any of the required Baker scenes. But yeah, that can happen starting summer 16. That's just, yeah, a good old outside your house one. Needs 50 affection with Ronald, and you have to have sold at least 64 crops. It's Chester yelling at me about Earth Day again. Meaning it's summer. I tell you what, it certainly feels like I have. I know I put 3 hours as my estimate, but I'm approaching the 2 hour mark here. But it certainly feels like I have less than an hour of stuff left to go. But we'll see what happens. So surely demo is ready to go at any moment. Definitely not intro. Throwing some saves now and then here to in case something crazy happens. Alright. Today's the day of that that last mech event, I think. Yeah. There's Katie here to tell me about it. It's the one where Drew almost drowns, but we don't have to actually participate in that. Here's Ronald saying, "Hey, I made some bread. You bring them to those guys." Charles was like, "My God, this bread. I want more." It's so funny. Like, if you ever play this, make sure you do this event chain and read like Charles being beside himself over the bread in multiple scenes. It's pretty entertaining, actually. Okay. Oh. Okay, summer 28, we get another True Harvest Fest scene. Well, that's just right outside the house. Here we go. Alright. So that event chain is set. Like, it won't register as complete until after, like, the next Harvest Festival, but we are good to go there. So I'm just gonna go to the grocery store between 12:05 and 12:09. Doesn't look like there's a weather requirement on that. You know what? I'm pretty sure he gives me some seeds to plant today. 5 of them, and wouldn't you know it, I already have 5 tilled spots. Oh, there he is. Charles back. Let's talk about the bread. You know, just in case I counted wrong, I'm gonna sell all my potatoes because I don't need them. I like Save the Homeland, but yeah, like, you know, there's definitely some things they could have done differently. Hey, Spuffles, how you doing? why I highly recommend you play this game. Because there's no restart. You can just do all of the events in one go. And then you can get married out. You can keep playing after the ending, and then you can get married. You can do new upgrades and stuff. Yeah, it's not a ton of marathon left, but we got the best for last coming up after me, so. Ooh, nice, yeah. I love me some Olive Town. I just think Olive Town is just a very satisfying gameplay loop. It's paced very well. It feels like your efforts. It just feels like you're progressing, and your efforts are being rewarded. Without it being like without it taking too long to see those rewards, and also without it being like too easy. It's a little. I mean, I guess it's a little on the easy side if you play on Seedling, but I'm fine with that. Yep. It spruced up the Harvest Festival. And now it is the true Harvest Festival. And that concludes that event chain. You don't actually have to go to the festival. And I don't really have a reason to. But since I'm feeling pretty good about how I'm doing on time here, and it's fun, I'm going to go ahead and attend that. Because you've got to give the people what they want. And because I actually have a girl whose affection is high enough that I'm able to dance. Otherwise it would be kind of silly to go. It's funny, if none of the girls have high enough affection to ask, right at this point it just cuts to the end. You don't even get to walk around. It just straight up cuts to the end with 6 girls dancing with each other. It's pretty funny. When you dance, it's always these 5 girls, but if you get, yeah, like I said, if you get the thing where it, where you don't dance, then Early is in there. Is Pioneer's expansion worth it? Not really. I mean, I don't know, it depends on how much it costs, I guess. I don't really think it adds a lot. The DLC characters kind of exist in their own areas and they don't go to the festivals and stuff, so they feel very detached. I think there's I think there's a set of I think there's a set of quests or whatever that might be part of the DLC. That's kind of fun. But yeah, I don't know, unless you really want to marry one of the new marriage candidates. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like, you know, as much as I love Alatom and I'd like to talk it up because there's plenty of people who do the opposite. I would say that you're probably fine to skip the DLC. Alright, that breadfruit should be done now. It's kind of sad that like there's no events in this game where like the dog plays a role, and it's actually like in the all event pass speedrun, getting the dog will actually like hurt you, will actually slow you down. That's kind of a bummer. So I have not heard from Desert or Demo in a little while. Hope they know. That it's coming. Coming soon. The ending. I just have to do a second run? Yeah. I'll just have to plug in. Oh my gosh. No one's anywhere near high enough perfection to get married. That would not be good. I'll just have to plug in my CRT, my N64, and my capture card real quick, because I don't have that set up at my new place yet. I'll just have to set that all up real quick and do the all photos myself. No big deal. Hey, look at that. We got rain, like, immediately. Don't have to go water that thing. Amazing. Holy crap. Actual time save. What is this? What are those people? I got one of the like the extra subsequent Gina, God stress scenes because I like got her affection too high. She actually had green heart, which is way too high. I mean, partially because I danced with her, but even ignoring that part, like, yeah, green's way too high. Yeah, pretty much, but still way below what's necessary for marriage, though. Oh my goodness gracious. That is ridiculous. Okay. Only this run could turn into an Alice marriage run. That's actually very much impossible now because I haven't done any of the things you need to do to get her to stay. Come on, not enough. Oops. Well, I might have to run and pick up that breadfruit on festival day, actually. Or, yeah. Oh, we'll see. According to my notes, fall 23 is the first day I can do the next scene. And it doesn't have to, and it doesn't have to be good weather. Oh yeah, I think I usually refrain from planting the breadfruit immediately, just to kind of make sure like these last couple rainy days, or these last couple of days of the rainy season help me. But yeah, you gotta kind of delay it a few days though, because you also don't want to make sure it's not done on the festival day that follows. Yeah, see, it's done, so that's fine. I got some rain before the rain. I got a bunch of rain before the rainy season, so. Hey, you still get the affection points when she yells at you, so. This is it. Good job. Surely his affection's high enough. Oh no! Surely his affection's high enough, but you know. We'll just be safe. Actually, now that I'm like looking at my other affection requirements from earlier scenes and knowing what I've done so far, that was fully unnecessary. It's actually impossible for his affection to have been too low to hit the final requirement, but whatever. Hey, that was not a tomato. That was, oh, what do you call those berries? I forget. Berry? Yeah. Alright, so my next scene just happens when I leave my house. As long as I've met the requirements, which I certainly have. So it's basically and there's no weather requirement or anything like that, so it's basically unmissable. But the scene after that, I have to make sure I walk over to the grocery store area between winter 24 and 28. So I gotta, so I do have to be careful not to sleep through that. But other than that, we're just chilling. Retro, good morning. And good afternoon to Desert. It's going pretty well. It's just nothing really left to do other than sleep to the end. We have 2 more scenes we have to trigger. One happens right outside our house automatically. The next one, we just have to walk on to the very next screen off of our farm to trigger it. So, yeah. And then watch the ending play out. So. So maybe 15 minutes left. Well, I mean, if we sit through the whole credits, you know. Yeah. like to take this time to thank Desert for the idea for this run, because like it actually did kind of work out to where yeah, it felt like the events felt the stuff I had to do felt nice and spread out. So like the sessions like this right now where I had to just sleep a lot were pretty few and far between, so it worked out pretty well. Like I didn't really have anything to do in the first spring, and obviously don't have much to do in the this is like afternoon 3 in the winter here, but like yeah, there was stuff to do all throughout. Was anyone awake for all recipes last night? Because I'm sad I missed that. And how did that go? If so, if yes, how did that go? Unfortunately, the 4th was snowy, ended up killing the run. Oh no! She saved on Winter 2? Try to do some mind manips for backup money. RNG wasn't working out. Dang. Yeah, you gotta... Yeah, that's rough. That's just unfair. But yeah, you gotta do that, go to bed without saving. To get around that, yeah. Yeah, you go to bed without saving on the 2nd, and then on the 3rd check the weather. And reset if snow. Alright, that was the second last scene I need. See, and now I feel bad because like if I were there, I probably would have thrown that reminder out to do that. Dang, that stinks. It happens, so I've definitely lost runs myself that way. Oh, interesting. Okay. That can also, yeah, that can also happen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, or just yeah, just a missed input. Yeah, for sure. Wow. Dang. Yeah. And then of course the game punishes by giving her the snow, and not you know, because of course it does. Yeah. Can't be like, oh, I'll give her a break on that one. Okay, now pay attention. It says Winter 22 Sunday, right? Winter 22 Sunday. Now it says Winter 23 Sunday. It's Liar's Day. Morning, karaoke. Do I need good weather for this? It looks like it, yeah. I mean, I'm already over here. Let's find out. My notes say good weather, but we'll see what's wrong. Yeah. Okay. This time for sure. There he is. That is the final required scene in this run. And in any, and even in all event pass, that's like the last one. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys saw that, but on the balance sheet, there's 3 events completed. So now we just sleep till winter 30, leave the house, and that will initiate an ending sequence. One of them, anyway. Yeah, she's talking about all the different things that I did. And if you do any tourist spot event that you've completed, she'll mention in that dialogue there during this ending. Okay, one extra scene here because we completed one of the girls' events, so we're gonna get her confession scene. The time's gonna come up soon. Oh, she's so shy. She is so shy. It's like, what'd you say? It's like, no, I can't say it again. Oh, God. It's funny. Time. Oh no, the clock's still going. Oh, there it is. Saves the GGs. Yeah, so that's Harvestmoon Leaf Valley, one of the endings, the tour spot. There's a similar ending called Nature Preserve, where you do the same thing. You just complete 3 events of the in the Nature Preserve category, like, you know, the endangered weasel or the blue mist flower, the 100-year cherry tree. Well, the blue mist flower / azure butterfly. What else is there? What else is what else is in Nature Preserve? Oh yeah, the bluebird, which is no longer tied to Lewis. It's now tied to Aurelia, because Lewis has his own adventure thing, which is, you know, kind of makes more sense with his character. And you play an ocarina instead of a flute, going back to the series roots and go back to the ocarina in this game. Yeah, it's again, like, you know, if you liked it, Save the Homeland a little bit, but thought, you know, oh, I wish it had this, I wish it had that, you know, like, play this game. Because this game is, that's what this game is. It's Save the Homeland with those tweaks, with an addition, you know, and added, and with added content too. Is, yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. This is, yeah. This is every bit, you know, Save the Homeland, but what it should have been the first time around, like, basically. Yeah. Very good. And again, and I like Save the Homeland. I mean, I'm by no means saying Save the Homeland is bad, but whatever. The lack of, you know, indefinite play and then being able to get married and things of that nature. Yeah. Created by Marvelous Entertainment Inc. And I have the option to go to part 2 or start a new game using this data, which, yeah, so there's like a kind of a new game plus thing you can do there. A letter from your dad saying, hey, make some money. And different music in part 2 for each of the seasons, so can listen to that for a second here, but yeah, that's your Leaf Valley. Up next we have Demo Plays Games, playing the crown jewel of harvestmoon speedrunning, harvestmoon 64 all photos. So make sure you stay tuned for that. That's a great run. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the marathon. Thanks for watching.